Hi everybody, this is the Baseball Head, the amazing, spectacular, terrific, the great one, the people's champion, your host, the Head, and welcome back to the Baseball Head 2. Hope you like this video and subscribe. We're going to talk about a proposed trade that MLB.com has put out, and it's really one bad contract and one bad contract for another. And no production for another. And two shortstops, one for another, one for another. I mean, this is an interesting trade. Interesting. They're suggesting that the Tigers trade shortstop Javier Baez to the Red Sox for shortstop Trevor Story. Now, both of them have been a disaster since they left their original teams. Story's been a disaster since he's gone to the Red Sox, and Baez has been a disaster really since he left the Cubs. You'd be hard pressed to decide which of these contracts, both of which were signed prior to the 22 season, is going more poorly. Story has barely played in Boston, logging just 137 games. Wow. Played due to hand, heel, and elbow injuries. Baez has posted up in Detroit, but that hasn't been a good thing. He has slashed 230, 273 on base percentage, 361 slugging percentage. Wow. Though at least his defense is still strong. Sometimes when you're in a bad relationship, anybody else looks good. How's that for an analysis? I mean, this is like I said, one bad contract for another. All right. So Story has $100 million on his contract over the next 4 years owed to him. And Javier Baez has $98 million in that same span. Now, I would mention that the Red Sox didn't need to do this kind of a deal. They had Xander Bogaerts, who was a great Red Sox for them, and they let him walk. And they had traded for Story, and when everybody knew Story had a bad arm, everybody knew around baseball. I don't think he was traded. I think they signed him, right? Well, it doesn't matter. Everybody knew that Trevor Story had a bad arm, and that his future wasn't at shortstop. It was probably at second base. But they signed him anyway. Chaim Bloom signed him anyway. That's a big reason why Bloom is not there in Boston anymore. Was that deal that he made for Trevor Story. Baez, I'll tell you, when he played with the Mets, his attitude was horrible. We don't know about the thumbs down, him and Lindor, but Lindor has grown here since he left. But Baez's career has just taken a downward turn. He went from a guy when he's with the Mets, he was taking pitches, to a guy that's gone back to not taking any pitches. So that's very disappointing to see that kind of sort of disintegration as a player. It's sort of taking a major step back as a player, because he was such a good player and a very smart player and a very heady player. Oh well. Now I would mention Detroit has a chance next year to be a 500 team and be competitive in that division. They have a good manager. They have some good young players. They probably could use another pitcher and another bat in their lineup to be competitive in that division, to where they could probably win that division, if you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? Well, you let me know what you think about this video. What do you think about this one-for-one bad trade for one bad player for another bad player? Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to Baseball Head 2, and I'll see you later.